Hey, it's me, Vicky Marie. Thank you for being here with me. Now, you may find this video distressing. I just want to give you a warning right now because all these new details coming out about the Madeline Soto case and this horrible Stephen Stearns freak, absolute freak. Just the more details that come out, the worse it gets. The mother, I'm so trying to believe that the mother is not involved, or the mother did not know, that she's just stupid, not sinister. And that the longer it goes and the more information that comes out, I cannot, it starts to look so bad about the mother. And you just have to think, what mother will lie for her boyfriend? What, when her daughter has disappeared and then she's found dead, what mother would do that? So we just have to, at the moment I'm still sort of giving her a bit of a break and hoping that the reason that she's been so effing obtuse about everything is because she's terrified of him, or there's a reason, or she genuinely didn't realize what was going on. But the more information that comes out, the more it seems like probably she did, and it just makes it all even worse. He's bad enough, but you don't expect a mother to put up with his shite. Anyway, let's have a look at a video. So I just want to say, you may find it upsetting. I certainly found it upsetting. But of course, it's important to know the truth about what happened to this little girl who it seems like who knows what she had to endure over years of abuse by this twonk. I'll tell you what, I hope he's having a bad time in prison. I really do. Anyway, let's watch this first.
Didn't. Maddie Soto's disappearance and now murder has sparked widespread.
We're learning more about the case of Maddie Soto. The 13-year-old girl was reported missing last Monday and then was found dead.
Look at her little face. I mean, it's heartbreaking because it won't just be Madeline. There'll be girls all over the world right now where this is happening to them. And she's still smiling, even though it was all happening, she was still smiling. Just what a twonk.
On Friday evening.
Fox 35's Hannah McKenzie is live in Osceola County tonight. So, Hannah, you have some new details about the sexual battery charges that the prime suspect is currently facing.
Yeah, Luann and John, I do. But before we get to those documents, I want to actually show you the growing memorial here for Maddie Soto. We're on the side of Hickory Oak Road right now. This isn't far from where Maddie's body was found on Friday. Balloons, cards, and toys being dropped off by those who know her and many who didn't. Maddie Soto's disappearance and now murder has sparked widespread community support in the quest for justice. And today we got new documents revealing just a little more about what the 13-year-old may have been forced to endure. An arrest affidavit for Stephen Stearns, released by Kissimmee police, states photos and videos recovered from Stearns' phone showed private body parts of a young victim. The metadata for those photos reporting they were taken.
What big man he is, he is big. This was him being arrested. But he thinks he's a big man, assaulting a young girl like that who's defenseless, in her own home. She would have had nobody to turn to. And this twat, he thinks that makes him a big man, the big man. Oh, yeah, well, we'll see what big man he is in prison.
In August of 2022. The victim, whose name has been redacted in those documents, has the same birth date as Maddie Soto, meaning the victim would have been 11 years old at the time those sexually explicit photos and videos were taken. As a reminder, Stearns is the boyfriend of Maddie's mother, and as of this evening, he remains behind bars, charged in connection to those photos and videos found on his phone. Although the prime suspect in Maddie's disappearance, though, he is not charged with her death, at least for now. Reporting live in St. Cloud, Hannah McKenzie, Fox 35 News.
Yeah, he's not been charged with her death yet, so they're obviously waiting until they get more sort of information, etc. And as far as I know, up to now, the mother has not been charged with anything. But whether she end up, we're going to see a conflicting information that she's given. You just can't believe that she could be involved in this in any way, but maybe she was involved in giving him an alibi for whatever reason.
And we've also learned tonight that the state attorney's office has asked the FDLE to investigate a crime scene photo that allegedly shows Soto's body that was briefly posted to the Osceola.
Oh, yeah, and there's a whole nother fucking shit show going on. Excuse my French. I feel like swearing this morning because of talking about these horrible things. But this Sheriff Marco Lopez, he apparently posted up some picture of the crime scene on the official sheriff's Instagram post or whatever, which has now been deleted, which was quickly deleted. So he's being investigated. You know what is wrong with you? Oh my God. Why did he do that?
Osceola County Sheriff's Instagram page. The sheriff's office says the photo was accidentally shared in a post about a community event for seniors.
Sorry, I mean, if you didn't laugh, you'd cry, wouldn't you? So the post was accidentally shared in a community post for seniors. Oh, good God. Oh my God, what an idiot. Anyway, he's under investigation for that. Poor Maddie. Poor Maddie, just where's the respect? I mean, I'm sure he did share it by accident. I wouldn't like to think that he would have shared it on purpose, but come on. God knows what the photo was supposed to be, but the difference between a crime scene and a picture of a bloody community centre or something for seniors.
They say the image was immediately taken down.
Well, it wasn't taken down. It wasn't taken down quickly enough because people saw it. Enough people saw it. I mean, for people to see it, and I presume some people screenshot it, and that's how they know. So it can't. He said it was taken down immediately, but it must have been left up there long enough for people to see it and complain about it. Anyway, let's have a look at another video from one of my favorite news stations, which is Court TV. I like News Nation. I like Court TV. They put on good videos with good information, and I like the way they don't hide their contempt for people like Stephen Stearns. Let's have a look.
I'm Vinny Politan. Thank you so much for joining us tonight here on Closing Arguments, and we've got a couple of tragedies to talk about tonight. Let's start with Madeline Soto from down in Central Florida. There she is. She went missing on the 26th, just 13 years old. Her mother's boyfriend or husband, it's not super clear at this moment, is the one who was taking her to school on the day.
Now, sorry, I just want to say, because it had just been her birthday, hadn't it? Well, I'm sort of reading now that the mother wasn't at the birthday party, but the mother, that interview we watched the other day, she was saying what a fantastic time she had on her birthday and everything. And then I'm reading that the mother wasn't there. The mother gives so much conflicting evidence or reports. There's something not right, isn't there?
Day that she disappeared. His name is Stephen Stearns. He was arrested last Thursday. There he is, but not arrested for murder. He was arrested because of what investigators found on his cell phone. Now, some of what we're going to put up on the screen is graphic in nature, not images, but just words describing what was on that phone. I'll read part of it for you. On his phone.
Yeah, be prepared. If you're very sensitive, this is very upsetting.
During the interview with Stephen, he provided consent to search his phone. However, he stated that he accidentally performed a factory reset on his phone on February 26, 2024.
Yeah, so when he handed over his phone willingly. He's obviously not only a twonk, but he's a fool, because he thought that by accidentally doing a factory reset, the police would not be able to see these images. What, you know, as I say, apart from being a horrible person because of what he's done, he's also an idiot, because if he really thought that performing a factory reset meant that these pictures couldn't be found. What a prat.
Which is, of course, the same day that Madeleine went missing. Upon reviewing the contents of Stefan's phone, several images and videos were located which depicted, they don't give the name, private parts of someone, very graphic videos of a graphic assault. And then the conclusion of all that is, based on the totality of the circumstances, Eurofine has probable cause to believe Stefan committed a sexual battery. Seems like he recorded it. Freak. Recorded it. They were able to get it despite...
I love the way that, you know, I like this on a lot of these American news programs. Banfield is another one. A lot of them, Cuomo, you can read their faces if they don't. I mean, he actually said freak, you know. It's like, you know, they actually say, this is, I suppose, the difference that they can't do on the mainstream media. They can't stand there and give the news and go freak like that. But I like it when they, you know, you can see the outrage. We need to feel outrage about these things, and we need to show. I know on the mainstream media they're supposed to be, you know, what's the word? Impartial. How can you be impartial with something like this? After reading that, I mean, you know, I've read it as well. I'm not going to read it out, but when you read it, same as him, you know, you can pause that and actually read that. That statement, and it seems it is Maddie that they're talking about, because although they don't name her, the date of birth is the same. That she would have been 11. What a horrible, horrible man. You know, the things he did, and like he says, he recorded it because he was enjoying it so much. He just felt he had to record it. You know, they'll take the chance of recording it because then they can replay it as much as they want. Freak.
Despite the fact that he accidentally performed a factory reset on the day that Madeleine went missing. But investigators still able to track this stuff on his phone. Now, before he was arrested, Stefan Stearns agreed to an interview the night after Madeleine disappeared, which is also the day before he was arrested. Courtesy of WFTV in Orlando, we have that video.
I dropped her off. Everything looked fine when I drove away. It's the last time we saw her.
I remember we looked at this video, but it's always worth looking at again. It's just awful. He's shaking his head while he's saying things. He's shrugging his shoulder. All the things that liars do. And he's pretending to be upset. Awful. And, oh, anyway.
What were the conversations that y'all had in the car when you dropped her off?
Not much. She was asleep for most of the way. I told her have a good day at school when she got out. I love her.
She was asleep for most of the way. She was dead. You know, what he's seeing there in his head is when he took, because it's thought that perhaps this happened at home. He never took her to school, but he took the body out and dumped it. He took poor Madeleine. She was asleep for most of the way. She was dead, you twonk. Good God.
I said, thanks, love you too.
Yeah, whatever.
That's it.
And so where do you think she could possibly be? I mean, this isn't, as I was told, this isn't normal behavior.
This is not normal behavior. She's not the type that would just run off.
No, but she wanted to go and live in the woods. She told her friends she wanted to go and live in the woods. Get away from you, you twomp. I wonder what happened was she started, as she was getting a bit older, started saying no to him, because it does make you wonder, why did he come at, why has he done this? Because for years he's been taking advantage of her, and he's really thinking, oh fuck there, oh shit, I'm going down. Like, you can see it. He's only worried about himself. He's not worried about Madeline. I wonder if she started to say no to him. The mum said in one of the other videos that she'd said she liked someone at school. He's probably got really jealous because he's thinking she's his little girlfriend. God, bloody hell. And probably she's turned around, and maybe it was a catalyst for her, it being her 13th birthday. And she's thought, I'm not putting up with this anymore. And she's turned around to him and said no, and she's going to tell her mum, or she's going to tell the police or whatever. And he's just gone mental, because I think that must be what's happened, because I don't think he would have killed her otherwise, because he's having too good a time with her. So the only reason he's killed her is because she started saying no to him. She started getting a little bit, fighting him up, trying to fight him off, etc. And he's just gone mental. That's why, because he's a twonk.
We don't know where she can be, and we're scared.
Huh.
I just want to go home.
Are you, in a sense, blaming yourself?
It's hard not to. It just keeps coming in waves. Just the reality keeps hitting. And we don't know where she is. We don't know if she's safe. We're just scared. We just want her home. Conflicting reports here and there. People say they see.
No tears. No tears. He keeps putting the tissue up, but he's not crying.
See this or that. None of it's conclusive, and none of it's helpful. We just wanted a baby girl back.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet.
All right, I'm not Janine Driver, but we'll get her on this case, don't worry. But doesn't even look at the reporter's eyes when he's saying anything. Doesn't he? Like, the reporter's right there, right? And then time to answer the question. Come on. Okay. Let's take a look at Stephen Stern's alleged route that he took on February 26th. Remember, he's dropping Madeline off at school. So let's take a look. You've got the city of Kissimmee down in Florida. You know where it is, just south of Orlando. All the attractions, Disney, all of that. I'll show you. This is approximately now where their apartment is located. And it's from there that Stearns agreed to pick up Madeline and bring her to school. Now, he doesn't take her all the way to school. Let me show you where he claims he dropped off Madeline. It's the Peace United Methodist Preschool. It's about 5 miles from the apartment, where you can see right there. But he claims that she was embarrassed about being dropped off at her middle school and asked to be dropped off there. And he says that he did it at about 8:40 in the morning. So let me show you where her school is now, the middle school. It's Hunters Creek Middle School. It's about a 0.4-mile walk from where he dropped her off. And class was set to begin at 9:30, which would give her time to get there, obviously, but she never showed up. So she doesn't want you to be, she doesn't want to see.
So he said that he's dropped her off early, that she wanted to walk there herself, which I suppose is sometimes happens, doesn't it, with teenagers, and that they don't want to be seen being dropped off by their parents. But of course, it seems like that was probably a total lie.
You mean getting dropped off, so you drop her off half a mile away, right? Now, investigators obviously took a close look at everything that they could. They worked quickly in this case. And let me show you what investigators believe happened that morning, as opposed to what Stephen Stearns said happened that morning. We begin again in Kissimmee, Florida, We'll show you where that apartment is once again. Now, what the video evidence showed was that Stearns was there at 7:35 a.m. He appeared to be discarding items into the complex's dumpster. Okay? Investigators.
So they've captured him on CCTV dumping items into the dumpster. So I wonder if they've been able to recover those items or not.
Later found in that dumpster the backpack and laptop belonging to Madeline. Remember, this is 7:35 a.m. Then he leaves that complex. Authorities haven't released any information about where Stearns went next. But at some point, he returns to the apartment complex and is spotted there at 8:19 a.m. Video surveillance captures Madeline inside the vehicle at 8:19 when he returns. And sadly, authorities believe she was already dead at that point. There's the apartment.
Oh gosh, so video evidence actually captured her inside the vehicle. And like I said, she wasn't sleeping, you know, and he said, oh, she slept most of the way. What he meant was she was dead, bless her. So he's probably put her in there and just tried to make it look like she was asleep.
The complex. Now, let me show you where Madeline was found. Madeline was discovered in a wooded area off of Hickory Tree Road, 17 miles away from the apartment. I believe it's in St. Cloud. It's about a 37-minute drive without traffic to get from Kissimmee to St. Cloud, where Madeline's remains were discovered. Now, he was supposed to appear for his initial appearance on Saturday. His attorney showed up, but he didn't. Take a look.
Stephen Stearns, or Stearns. Your Honor, at this time, I'm going to waive Mr. Stearns' appearance. I'm also going to waive the reading of these charges. Mr. Stearns is aware of what he's been arrested for. Understood. So you got 0 bond and 24 CF.
So he didn't turn up for his court appearance, so he's a coward, which of course he's a coward. He can only cope with, RAPING little girls. That's the big man he is, great big man.
632, good luck to you. And there's also, is that 2 different cases? Yes, ma'am. Yes, Judge. Yes, the second case is 24 CF 643, also 0 bond. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Judge.
Do you got no contact with family members, anyone?
Yes, if there isn't already a no contact provision on those warrants, I will include it.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, thank you.
Now, the person in orange that you saw in the video, that's not him. I know he had a beard, but that's not him. That's another suspect on another case, unrelated to any of this. But he waived his appearance, didn't show up. The attorney made the appearance on his behalf. So as we sit here tonight, he's been charged for what was on his phone, but has not been charged with the murder of Madeline Soto. When will that happen? Let's bring in our think tank. Joining us tonight from Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey, criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor Al Wunsch III. Also with us in Stamford, Connecticut, criminal defense attorney. No. There he is, Darnell Crossland. You see, Jennifer wants a little more airtime tonight, and joining us.
Anyway, okay, so that's the story so far with him. But also there's been this these court papers that seem to be suggesting that definitely Madeline's mum knows more than she's letting on. So just want to show you before I finish a little bit of a video that good old JLR did. Let's have a look. Videos. Yeah, he did a video about these new documents, saying that these new documents proved that the mum lied. Now, something else I just wanted to show that I saw on this video. The mother bloody comforting him. Let's have a look. Oh, that's about that. Yeah. Look at her comforting him there. Yeah. You see, she's saying, 1 minute she's saying he took her, then he's saying we took her. The last conversation she had with her was the night before, she says. So there you go. Then now there's another conflicting. So she'd told these reporters she'd seen her, last spoke to her the night before, but in the court papers she's saying she saw her that, she told the deputies that she'd seen her that morning. Look, that's what I wanted to say. Look at her comforting him. So this is her daughter that's disappeared, and she's, look, he's like a fucking big man baby, isn't he? He thinks he's about 4. You know, it's like, oh, it's just disgusting, disgusting. So I'm totally, now just thinking the mum, look, she looks so concerned about him. Oh, oh, my poor little man baby. Oh, he murdered my daughter, but oh, poor baby. God, absolutely. Anyway, so I think it's a pair of freaks. There's not just one freak here. If she knew, and the way she's comforting him there, what sort of woman is she? So I've really tried to sort of give her the benefit of the doubt and think, oh, she could have possibly, because you just can't get your head around the fact that she might have known about it or even been complicit in it or lied for him. And now it's, just watching that, you just think, oh my God. So there you go, pair of freaks. Okay, if I get any updates, I'll let you know. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave your fingerprint on the like button. And if you're not subscribed already and you'd like to see further videos, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notifications of new videos. I'll see you as always really soon in the next video. And may your God go with you. Bye.